Nothing goes hand in hand like a gorgeous luxury car with insane performance. But when you often think of cars that can do it all, you usually have to associate them with a higher price tag. If you're looking to pick up a new 2022 VIP car, you can easily expect to pay over $80,000 no matter which manufacturer you choose. But that's not the case with today's list. Because thanks to age and depreciation, you can pick up some fast modern VIP cars. Some making close to 500 horsepower for as low as $12,000. Some even built to last the test of time, so you know your money's well spent. So without further ado, let's get started. The first car on today's list is the 2010 Mercedes-Benz E550. The middle child that everyone is afraid of in the Mercedes-Benz family. The E-Class fits tidily between the ambition-bound but entry-level C-Class and the Steven Seagal-sized S-Class flagship. This E550 sport model seems to hit the sweet spot. As expected, the E550 gets its name from its engine, in this case, a 5.5-liter V8 that produces 382 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 391 pound-feet of torque from 2,800 to 4,800 RPM. It's still reasonably competitive compared to its rivals. And the standard 7-speed automatic transmission allows for a quick 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint of just 5.2 seconds. Pretty impressive for this car's weight due to all the tech it holds. The E550's cabin gives you plenty of space required to get away from the crush of everyday hassles. The seats are comfortable and supportive, the gauges are clear and bright, and the dash mimics the no-nonsense style of the C-Class. The perfect car if you just want to ride in style. The next car on the list is the 2008 to 2011 Lexus GS 460. A step up from the GS 350. The Lexus GS 460 is the V8 monster midsize four-door sedan with the luxury, roominess, safety and array of quality features you'd expect from a Lexus. But it doesn't stop there. This car's 4.6-liter V8 engine makes 342 horsepower at 6,200 RPM and 339 pound-feet of torque at just 3,600 RPM. The GS puts power down through an 8-speed automatic transmission, which brings this car from 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds. The Lexus GS is smooth and responsive, a nice luxury sedan for commuting. It's easy to drive and delivers strong performance and impressive reliability. What more can you need from a VIP cruiser? Next up is the much-forgotten 2012 to 2014 Hyundai Genesis V8. A car that's not really mentioned a lot, but we couldn't leave it off today's list. The Hyundai Genesis sedan offers smart styling, solid build quality and upmarket features at a really low price point even on the used market today. Which is a little bit of a surprise considering this car's performance potential. With its 5.0-liter engine, the Genesis cranks out a class-competitive 429 horsepower and 376 pound-feet of torque. It's capable of a 0 to 60 miles per hour time in just over 5 seconds while still achieving a respectable estimated 25 mpg. A solid daily driver if you ask me. Genesis V8 also gets a sport-tuned suspension, steering in a pretty precise 8-speed automatic transmission along with 19-inch alloy wheels and unique headlamp trim. Although we don't often think about a Hyundai when we think about a VIP car, we have to give this car the respect that it deserves considering what it's capable of. The fourth car on today's list is the 2008 to 2011 Audi A6. This elder Audi has no shortage of clever innovations, and its styling is vintage Audi. Unassuming at first, then desirable in all its subtleties a day or two later after getting to know the car a little better. While the 270 horsepower 3.2-liter V6 is regarded as the unimpressive A6, the optional V8 is the hot rod of the group. The engine pushes out 350 horsepower at 6,800 RPM and 325 pound-feet of torque at just 3,500 RPM, and since this trim gets Audi's famous Quattro system paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, the A6 does 0 to 60 in just 5.1 seconds. Not bad all things considered. The Audi A6 is a comfortable, stylish luxury sedan that delivers dynamic excellence. The A6 is packed with technology that enhances convenience and safety. Attention to detail inside and out is impressive. Audi is often a benchmark for automotive interior quality. An impressive mid-level VIP car worth the money. And so we move on to the final car on today's list. the rare and unseen Jaguar XF. With an undeniable presence and newfound performance capabilities, the Jaguar XF is a prime choice for a mid-size luxurious and sporty vehicle. The second-generation XF was iconic and continues to be a game-changer for the struggling British luxury marque. Now the Jaguar XF has a large selection of V8 engines to choose from just within this generation alone. Both naturally aspirated and supercharged. The base 4.2-liter makes just 300 horsepower, but that's just the beginning. You can opt for the same engine but supercharged, making 420 horsepower. Or if you get the 5.0 Premium, you get a naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8 making 385 horsepower, or a supercharged version of that engine making a staggering 470 horsepower. More performance than luxury, I know. But this one is for the more spirited driver. The engines and trims are an extraordinary second act for a car that's already established itself as a class standout. The Jaguar XF's smooth and hushed demeanor allows for comfortable long-distance journeys. Around corners, the XF has considerable grip and surprisingly high limits. The steering is a little light and numb, but the XF is still more fun to drive than many competitors. A solid balance for a VIP class car. Let me know in the comments below which one would you take if had to. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all next time.